All right, Neil, this is your super sound here in the shop. It's pretty super. I figured I'd just give the folks a quick play-by-play of what this thing looks like. This is a nice, clean super sound. A clean super sound with one or two little boo-boos, little cosmetic bobos that I'm going to just quickly go over before I get into how wonderful everything else is. This is probably the worst of it. Down here on this side, somebody carved their name into it or something. So there's that. I filled it and touched it up and did my best to kind of blend it in. But, you know, this is a sticker, and so it was kind of tough to get it to... Anyway, that's how it looks. It's not so bad, you know, from certain angles. You know, and it's really kind of a shame because the other side is so perfect. So I'll get into the other side in a sec. This is the other thing. There is, well, for the life of me, I don't know, I'm like pulling out my hair. There's two bulbs that I can't get to blink, or I can't get them to stay blinking, and I don't know, anyway, that's the way it is. So there probably is a way to fix that, but I've given up personally. But so there's that. And then there are scratches on this glass that, you know, you can only see if you kind of go. I mean, you probably won't see these on the. You totally can't see. They're hard to see even in person. Never mind, you know, on through my cell phone here. But there are, I guess, somebody else, maybe the same person who wrote something over here wrote like Bobby and Sally Forever, or well, who knows? I don't know. But there's scratches on there with like somebody had a key or something, or I don't know. Some shenanigans were had, certainly. But it does look good, and you know what? If you're not looking for it, you'd never know it was there. It's something that I only kind of discovered when I was cleaning this all up and had this all taken apart. So that's it on this. That's, you know, that's not tip-top. Everything else is tip-top, like the art on this side. Super clean, very, very nice. And that's, you know, on these, this is just a big sticker that gets damaged easily, so it's nice. When it's in bad shape, sometimes it's easier just to, a lot of people just roller over it. So it's cool that this one is as clean as it is. The T-molding, this is brand new. The T-molding that was on there was kind of yuck. So that came off, and this bright orange went on. It's a bit more flashy than what used to be there, but I think it works because, you know, we have some orange in here and some purple, so this all kind of, it just looks good. It just kind of, it ties it all together. And this also, actually, this isn't the original, the Rockola emblem that was in there would have been like a white little, anyway, it's far less spectacular than what we put in there. So yeah, it was missing. We just came up with that because it kind of looked good and plopped it in there so that it wasn't just like a blank space. So there you go. It's a little bit custom. So yeah, it's a sharp-looking machine. These always sound good, and they're not too big, which is great. And they hold 200 records, which is great also. And they are really simple machines that work well. So I'm going to lift the lid real quick. Brand new battery, so that computer will keep its settings, I don't know, for however long the battery lasts, which is probably going to be years and years. So that's good. It is on free play, so you just punch away, and when that battery does die, it'll go into sort of its default mode, and eventually you will have to, you know, we can put it back into free play mode. And I should do a video about that at some point, because yes, it's quite, well, it's just not very intuitive. The instructions are kind of on here, and it doesn't make any sense. So, but I have figured it out, so I will, I should make a video of that. I will. But not right now. So yes, also, this amp has been rebuilt not once, not twice, 3 times. And it sounded a little better each time. We wanted it to sound like super, super, super good. So this is the most super sounding super sound that you'll ever hear. In fact, this is the only jukebox. We got it sounding so super that this is the only jukebox that I've actually turned the bass down. That's right. The bass that comes out of this is so thunderous that it will, I don't know, it will Well, it could be dangerous. No, that's not true. But yeah, so I've got it at the medium setting. I mean, maybe you want to just have a super party and crank it up, but I mean, this thing sounds impressive. And let's, before this gets too long, let's just do that. Let's see how it sounds. All right, so got a record in there. 100. I don't know how loud this thing is turned up, so we should be careful. I don't want to blow the garage door off the shop or anything. That would be bad. That's not that loud. We can turn that up. Why not? So there you go. A very super sound.